Alright guys, this is David here and I'm gonna be doing the weekly analysis to see where the market might be heading for the week. So let's get started. So starting from AUD, as we can see that previously we sold right here, but we kind of tend to exit right here, but we didn't hold it. But the market did made the level 1 right here and it dropped nicely. You can expect another level here and then and a drop at this level. That's basically the overall projection for the market right here. So we just gotta wait it out and see how it plays out. If it's a consolidation in this zone, I might take a trade depending where my stop loss is gonna be. Right now, it's unpredictable, so I can't take a trade just like that. I can't because the risk reward is not that great. If I put it right here, so the risk reward is not that great. So once basically the level pans out, I might look for a second entry. Maybe not. Just let it play out and then probably enter right here. So you just gotta wait it out and see where it goes. So right now AUD got nothing on us right now. So we're just gonna look, go ahead and look at other pairs. I'm not gonna take that long. Just gonna be quick and fast as possible. Euro on a daily time frame. All right, so Euro basically made a W here, but this chop you might consider as a W, but when you draw a resistance on a W, you can see the levels formed after the resistance zone. So you can still consider these ones as level, not this one. So this one just a distraction. So level 1, level 2, and an M right here, and you basically draw a nice little support for the M, and you can expect a level here. You cannot expect this one as a level, but this is the level you're looking for, and this is another level, and I'm basically aiming for the gap to be closed, so I'm expecting the price to drop till here. So pretty much we sold it right here based on market maker and technical also. I mean, I sold it right here, but then I closed the and I closed trade right here and I waited for the trade to go back up. So now all I gotta do is just wait for the pattern to finish, and it's basically a head and shoulder. Also, if you draw the markups, it basically gonna drop till here because that's the real form of head and shoulder from this leg. It needs to retrace exact point, but this point might be iffy. Just depends how many levels it creates. If it creates a lot of levels here between, I mean, there's a second level forms here, then I might exit here. But if the second level hasn't formed, then I might just hold it. Let me put on a Fibonacci on here and see where it might retrace to 61.8. Yeah, as you can see, 61.8 is right here. So it just depends. We just gotta wait and see where the pattern forms and how that goes. But so far we are in deep profit. We are in stop loss to take basically break even. So it's kind of nice. But you can, if you're not in this trade, you can still enter at this point right here because of the retest of the neckline. It might do it and then drop it back down again. So it can be a nice trade, and I might look into getting in again as a second trade because the first trade is at break even. So it doesn't hurt to get in again because you're only risking one trade, not two trades. So I just have to look into it more. If I go right now, let's see. There is a drop. I mean, there's a whole, this whole zone is a nice little drop. Let me see. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I guess you guys can't see the, I guess you guys can see the other part. Oh, hold on. MT4. So the MT4 ADR, yeah, 1670 would be a nice retracement zone. 16.7 would be a nice drop. And the stop loss goes right here, 16.7. The stop loss would be around 2%, and take profit might be, let's see, even if you take the profit here, that's still good, but I might kind of aim for here. All right, so profit wise, it's around 1,000 pip. Almost, not quite yet, but here. So profit wise, it's quite nice. So I might get back in again, second trade at that point. So one trade is basically break even, and the other trade is at profit. So second trade, I might enter at 16.70. All right, so let's see. $1.16700. Stop loss goes at 1.8700. TP goes at profit at 1.07, 1.072. All right, so Euro USD, we got in the second trade. We're just gonna hold that. All right, so next, GBP USD, all right, 4 hour. All right, so the last week, I believe, no, a couple of weeks ago, I expected this to be a second level and this one to be a V bottom, but right now, right around here. Okay, so, but this one doesn't make sense because there's no W, and at the same time, this breakout was considered as a level 1, but then let me show you guys. You guys know what I'm talking about right here. So this retest of a trend line break, I thought this one was a level 1, so I expected it to buy in, and then the price dropped. So now I'm considering back to selling it again. So I pretty much sold it here. My stop loss goes there above the level 2. So I'm just waiting for the break to go to the downside. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm only risking, I believe, 2% on this trade to make 5.5%. So we'll just see how that goes. And NZD USD. All right, so NZD USD basically hit our target as we expected. It was a nice little trade. We can't ask anything more from this one. We basically booked our profit right around here because of this. So I kind of didn't like it, so I just booked the profit. But we can expect the price to go back up now, and it's a nice little breakout that not breakout, sorry, W. And that's the resistance of a W. So right there. All right, so that's pretty perfect actually. Hmm. NZD USD, we didn't book the profit on that one, huh? Okay, let's see. We booked the profit, sorry. I just didn't do the post. Let's see, where is it? Here, we booked the profit right on here. I need to go back on that pair, NZD USD. Where is it? Okay, there. Mm, okay, let's see. All right, NZD USD kind of looks good. So we might enter on this trade on a buy. All right, the stop loss is gonna go under 6,7500. The take profit gonna go around 0.75500. All right, we got our W that we're looking for. All right, 675. Seven five five. Oh wow. And it happened to be a Fibonacci level. 100% retracement, baby. All right. All right, basically NZD USD, USD JPY will go there. All right, we got that covered. USD CHF. All right, USD CHF on a bigger time scale. This is what I was expecting the price to do, but the price rejected from this point and going up. So now this pattern is invalid anymore. It's not valid anymore. So we took a loss on that one, but that's the part of the game. You don't win every single time. And the way we, how do you say it? The way we win is by following proper risk management. So you know what you're risking every single time and you never go low on your balance. I think I'm not making sense, but you guys know what I mean. Basically, follow risk management and follow your trades, and you will never have a blown account. Pretty much, that's what I pretty much mean. But there's another scenario that this might happen. This might be just a stop hunt that we are seeing. This is just a stop hunt. We're just saying, all right, so let me make it clear right there. So this part, okay. All right, this part might be just a stop hunt because of a daily candle. As you can see, the daily candle is kind of like there. So the daily candle is like a hammer, a hanging man, pin, you can call it whichever you want. As you can see, this is a hammer, this is a hanging man, sorry. It's a reversal candle, right? So this might be, if we see a red engulfing candle, then I might get in a sell again. But until then, I'm not gonna make a move yet. So we just gotta wait and see. And you can draw a trend line right around here to see if the breakout happens. If the breakout happens, you can sell it too. So this is a good trade, actually. You can book a lot of profit on it here, but we'll just have to wait and see, all right? No setups yet so far. USD CAD. All right, USD CAD, only technical point of view because MMM is not valid here. So technical point of view, the 100% retracement hasn't been done on this wedge breakout. So I'm expecting the price to go back here from this point to this point. And that can happen in the next, I don't know, next month or so, in 1 month or so. All right, but I'm not gonna touch it because it's not one of my setups. If it's inclined with MMM, then that's when I touch it. If not, then I won't touch it. All right, USD CAD. Gold kind of took a dump on us. I believe gold is here. XAU USD. Currently, we are not in this trade. So, what's gold doing? Right now, it's just a chop. So we really don't know. I really don't know what's happening with gold. There's a 61-point retracement. There was a W here, and there was a levels right around here. So I was expecting the price to go back up, considering this as a level. Let's draw this there. I was expecting this to be a level 1 and a push up, but the price is continuing to drop. So we are kind of out of this trade, but we'll just have to wait and see how the price forms. Gold are kind of like an iffy trade because they kind of they don't give you a nice setup like this, like level 1, level 2, peak, level 1, level 2, W, divergence, level 1, level 2, M with the divergence. Here, it's a big chop. So whenever there's a big chop, you can't really see what the market is doing because a lot of institution traders are not trading those pairs currently, and it's all technical traders. So it just kind of moves sideways or chop, chop, chop. So it's very hard. So that's why we just tend to leave the pair alone when we don't see the setup. But I'm expecting the price to go back up or down. If it goes down, then this level would be a whole one level like this. But we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out right here, since this is the level right here. So we'll just have to wait and see how the pair plays out. Until then, there's nothing I can tell or see. All right, and what would be next? All right, silver, no, we don't trade silver. All right, AUD CAD, there's no setups on here. I mean, it's kind of ugly. Probably on a daily time frame. Let me see. Yeah, there's nothing, not a clear setup. So on to the next pair, UDJPY. All right, AUDJPY on a 4-hour time scale. Nothing so far. AUDCHF. All right, AUDCHF. It's a nice trade, but it's just not clean enough. You can see that because of the W level 1. W has a divergence, so that's why you consider it as a W level 1, level 2. And M is formed, right? Big M was formed, and there was a divergence. But if you go on a day time frame, it might be clear for you guys to see it. Okay. The level, I mean, it's a breakout and a retest and a nice engulfing candle. So there's a potential of the price to drop to this level, but we just, I mean, I don't know. It just not clean enough, you can say that. But I kind of like it because of the trend line breakout. Let's see. Wow, it's a nice 61.8 retracement. It's a nice breakout and a retest. This one is a retest. A lot of people might be selling it right now, and then voila, broke out. Now, it can be a potential drop. I just don't want to say it, but it's an iffy trade. Not 100%, you know, not 100% trade. But if it drops, let's see what the risk reward is. If the risk reward seems good enough, then I might look for a sell. If the stop loss goes there, take profit goes here. Yeah, it's well over 3.5. It's well over 3. So any trade that is over 3 risk reward, I usually tend to trade it. If it's less, then I just decide if I want to trade it or not. So let's see how much is the stop loss. The stop loss is 1400. I mean, 140 pips stop loss and 500 pips take profit. So if I make it 1500, basically 1.5, and that would be 500 pips stop take profit. That's around 5% growth on 1.5% loss. So either or, we just gotta decide what happens here. I might take this trade. I'll take this trade on a sell, considering the risk reward, the technical point of view, the MMM point of view, and it kind of seems nice, but that's why I have a stop loss right above here. So if it breaks above, then it's not a valid MMM pattern. But if it doesn't break, continue to drop, then it's a nice setup. So you're only risking 1.5 to make 5%, and that's a good trade. All right, so now let's go get this bad boy. AUD CHF. Stop loss goes 0.7800. Take profit 0.71. 500. All right, AUDCHF. It's 78.715. So all right, now AUDCHF, now ADNZD. Okay, so there's a basically MMM pattern right here. You're not gonna see it. Okay, hold on. 4 hours is a better one. All right, MMM pattern right here, M, but then there's a chop. Okay, and then there was a W again with the divergence, level 1, level 2, but I'm expecting it was a breakout, trend line breakout, so we'll just have to work with this and reconsider the whole pattern to this. All right, because I don't know, because why? All right, W level 1, level 2. Now I'm expecting a nice little rise right here to consider an M, and then I'm gonna look for a sell right on there. Okay, until then, I won't consider this trading this pair anymore. All right, guys, so hey, Simon, I didn't notice you were here. Unmute, unmute. Oh, I can't do that. Unmute. For some reason, I can't unmute you, but it's all right. So basically, W level 1, level 2. So we just gotta wait it out for the M to form. As you can see, this one will come right around here, and that will go up in divergence. So once that forms, then we can look for a sell on that trade. Okay. AUD and ZD is done. Now CAD CHF. All right, CAD CHF made a nice pattern. W level 1, level 2. I'm just expecting a nice M, but it hasn't gave us yet. So I'm not gonna look for a sell yet. I'm gonna look for a sell when the price breaks this high. So when the price breaks this high, that's when my trade's gonna be looking for. I'm gonna look at when the price goes above this point, around 59.796, pretty much around there. Until then, no trade, no BONO. CAD CHF, CAD JPY. All right, CAD JPY. All right, CAD JPY. We are in this trade right now. This one was considered as a peak, level 1, level 2. This one was an iffy M, but we had a chop right here, and it can be a nice trade, but you just have to see. This is a next level of consolidation. So it's not a great divergence, to be honest. It's not a great divergence. So, but I just consider this as an M. And right here, right there, this one is considered as an M. You can consider this as an M there. And that one right there. Get it? So that one has an M here. M level 1, level 2 is getting formed here, so level 3 might drop till here. So I'm just gonna hold it right now. I believe I'm break even on this trade. Let's see. Yeah, break even trade. So currently 160 pips in profit. So it's a nice trade. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Okay. CAD and then CHF JPY. All right, CHF JPY kind of took a loss on us. This, I was expecting the price to go back up, and the price did go back up, but then the price continued to drop, and it just hit our stop. So no trade, no setup. This one considered as a scratch. So I'm gonna remove it, and we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Right now, it's not a good trade. I mean, no, it's not a good trade. So that's why, like, remember I said that it's better to wait for like a whole pattern to finish. A whole pattern to finish, what I mean is, like, you need to find a W level 1, level 2, level 3, M, and then sell it. If you go just by this, like I didn't go by this, it was only this, and this is what happens. But when you find a nice level, for an example, the price goes here, the price is here, the price is here, and when the price goes here to the top and makes an M, you sell it. That's more chance of you to be profitable on that trade because of the MMM setup. That's half of it has been formed. So now you basically not debating if it's an MMM pattern or not. This one, we debated it was an MMM pattern or not, and guess what? It's not, and you took a loss. But if an M was formed here, that would be a nice trade. That would be more percentage of confirmation, I would say. Like, it's better to trade those kind of pairs. But we took a risk, and we know the risk of what we took, but so far so good. No big deal. Euro GBP. Euro GBP is a nice trade as well. As you can see, M level 1, level 2, and W. But right now, I'm reconsidering this as a setup or not, because the price is continuing to drop. As you can see, it's continuing to drop. So right now, I might just book a profit of whatever I can get. I mean, the price did go back up here, but what you gonna do? I mean, if the price keeps dropping, then it's not an MM setup. But we just have to wait. Right now, I don't know. Let's see. $61.8 is right here, so you can expect the price to drop back here. So we'll just have to I might have to book a profit. Currently I'm up Euro GBP. 500 and then 400 because I ended up buying twice. Where are you? But currently it's on a harmonic pattern and I might hold it. I might hold it. It's, I'm not sure how much the risk, let's see. I might hold this trade. GBP, I mean Euro, sorry. You can expect the price to shoot back up. It can do that because of this pattern that's formed right around here. That harmonic pattern. The harmonic pattern kind of looks nice, so we'll just see. I mean, harmonic patterns tend to be profitable on the template that harmonic patterns. So we'll just have to wait and see. This might be the stop hunt, but I'm not gonna give my word for it. Like it can be this part might be a stop hunt, just hunting it, but we'll just have to see. If it hits, basically we're right here, stop loss to break even, so really doesn't really matter. Right there, there's another trade right around there. I have a trade, another trade going on, long position right there. That's basically another trade that's going on like that. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Euro GBP. But harmonic pattern. That's the harmonic pattern. Usually harmonics are 77 or 88. So these are the two numbers that the price should reject from. That's 61.8 retracement, perfect. That's 88. Yeah, say 61.8, 88.6. So this might go till 88.6 and reject it. Our stop loss is right here, so we'll see how that plays out. It kind of looks good. 877. 878. Yeah, 878. Yeah, right. 88.6 kind of tends to be more. So we'll just see. All right. So now, all right. Euro GBP. Now Euro AUD. All right. Euro AUD got nothing. Euro JPY. All right. Euro JPY. So now let's go on here. So V bottom, level 1, level 2, an M formation, a trend line breakout. It's a nice sell. It's not a W, so it's not a 100% good setup. But if it's a V bottom and a nice M, level 1, level 2 is given really nice. So that can be expected, a nice drop. If it doesn't, we only risking a little bit of it, so it's not that big of a deal. But let's see how much is it? Like 2.5 to make 16%. 16% growth. So yeah, 2.5, 2, 3, 250. That's 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 is like 10%. So 16% on one trade. So that's a really good trade if that price drops. And you can see there's engulfing candles right here. There's 2 engulfing candles. So I'm expecting the price to shift to this zone, but we'll just have to wait and see. Euro CHF. And Euro CAD. All right, Euro CAD, what's it doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. All right, now, wow. That was wow. Okay. WM formation was not great, but level 1, level 2, W, level 1, level 2. The CAD, basically, we had a trade. I believe we had a trade from here. I'm not sure where it is exactly. Let's see. CHF. EuroCAD. Last week we booked a profit on that one. Yeah, we booked a profit of 450 pips from this point. It was right around here. We traded this pair. Our take profit was right there, and it just shot through. But where's the before and after? Let's see. EuroCAD. Where are you? There. Yeah, EuroCAD, as you can see right here, 61.8, and then it was right there. Our stop loss was, I believe, it was under, so it didn't got hit, and it just took off. So there. 61, right below 61, and then poof, just took off. So mm, so right now, I'm gonna wait for the M to form and then sell it. Or you can see this one as a peak, level 1. This one is a level 2. W might form here and then take off. So it can be a larger structure, a large level 2, but we just gotta wait and see for the pattern to finish. This one is not considered as an MMM, but this one is considered now. So you just gotta wait. All right, now EuroCAD is done. Let's see what we got next. Euro NZD. Euro NZD. That was a nice M, but the level didn't form. And now I'm not gonna trade this since it's another whole level. If you can see it, this is a whole another level, so it's a no bueno. This is an extra level that's the market has given. This one is an M, but All right, as you can see, this one is a third level, and I just don't. No, I'm not gonna trade it. So just gonna leave it like that. Let it form and then trade it. Okay. All right, GBP NZD. All right, GBP NZD is the same situation. Looks like, yeah, it's the same situation. There's a okay. So this one is not consider. I'm not gonna consider this as a trade setup. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. All right. Sorry about that. I'm getting a text message right now. Um, All right, let's get back to this GBPCAD. Damn, hold on. All right, GBPCAD. GBPCAD is playing out wonderfully. M formation, level 1, level 2, W formation, respected this level, and I ended up buying here. The price never broke the zone, and the price just shifted. So right now, currently, we are in deep profit. GBPCAD, where are you? 481 pips. That's some good numbers. All right, I'm happy about that. But there's more to come. As you can see, there is more and more to come. But there's a harmonic pattern right now that's formed. So I'm worried a little bit, but but I'm just gonna hold it. Okay, it's in 480 pips profit right now, so it's a nice little trade, but I'm just gonna wait it out. Okay, and GBPCAD, GBPAUD. All right, GBPAUD. What's wrong with this one is there was a W right here, level 1, level 2, M formation was valid, 61.8 retracement was valid, but then the price broke down, level 1 was created, but then the level 2 kind of flipped out. So this one is not considered as an M, so it's not a good trade anymore. So we'll just have to reconstruct the zones. So this one, it will be considered as a level 2 now. There. All right, I hope you guys understand this part. I'm gonna draw a resistance right around here. Okay, so I'm expecting the price to go back here, and we'll just have to wait and see. And when the M is formed right there, then I'm gonna look into for a sell. Until then, no trade. It's not a clean MMM pattern, so there is levels, but there's no M and W, clear W. So we just have to wait. GBP CHF. This one also is a bad setup. Also, M level 1 was here, and M was valid, W was valid, but levels were valid, but the level right here didn't got respected, and the price kept going up. The stop loss were right here, so we took a loss on that one. But that might happen, and that's what the part of the game is. But we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out. Right now, no trade. no trade right now, so we'll just have to wait. This might be a W right here. If you guys see it, might not see it, but let me show you. Okay, probably you guys see it now. Right, so we'll just see how that plays out. If it basically goes up and makes an M, might look for a sell, but until then, no trade. GBPJPY. All right, GBPJPY. I looked at this trade that the other day. M is nice, level 1 is nice, it's a wedge. And there's an M, so I might look into a sell again on sell on this trade right around, doesn't really matter where, but let's see. So coordination stop loss is around 2%. Take profit is 1,000 pips. So it's really nice. 1.5 entry, it's at 150. Okay, 150, the entry level. It might come back here, guys. So it might come here, but I'm considering this as a nice little trade. 1,000. Okay, there. So it's 1 to 5%, 1 to 5 risk reward. So it's really nice. So I'm gonna look forward to sell this trade. It's a wedge, so you can expect the price to drop. If the breakout happens, then the price is expected to drop to these levels. 100% retracement right here, 161 right there. So we'll just see. Currently, I kind of like it, and I'm gonna get in. So GBJPY, nice trade. All right, sell limit at 150. Stop loss at 152. TP at 139.500. Okay. GJ, where are you? right, sell limit at 150, 152, 1395, 139. All right, almost there. All right, so let's see how that plays out. Okay. All right, GBP JPY and then NZD JPY. NZD JPY. Okay, so this trade, I believe we bought in right there. It was going really nice, but I was expecting the price to go here, but the price didn't go. So we basically had a break-even stop loss on that one, so we didn't make any money on that one. So since the price has broken the structure, it's not valid anymore, and this is not an MMM setup anymore. All right, this is an MMM setup, but if you look at it, there's no, I don't know. Nope, it's not a good MMM setup. This is the only M that we're looking at, but that's about it. So we'll just have to wait for a nice pattern. All right, now W level 1, level 2, peak, level 1, level 2, W, and then level 1 was right there, but the price didn't go back up, and the price continued to drop. So it won't be considered anymore also, and we took a loss on that one. There was a few loss this week, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm still in profit. You know, I'm still in profit because some of the other trades I made money on, you know. That's why it's like, it's very important for you to follow risk management. If you don't follow risk management, it's gonna be really, really bad for you, because it's gonna develop greed in first place. And this one, okay, let's see. All right, this one is not an M, but there's a W right here. But we'll just see. I don't know. I don't like it, but we'll just see. We'll just have to wait. Peak, level 1, level 2, W formation. So we'll just have to wait. This one is a nice candle that's showing the bullish movement, but no M, no kind of setup. I don't want to chase it, you know? All right, I think that's about it. BTC USD, let's see Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin going up, 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 up. All right. All right, guys, so I think that's about it. Okay, so now, all right, so make sure to remember that risk management is very important. If you don't follow risk management, you will never grow your account. That's one of the most important part where a lot of traders, they fail. They might be great at predicting the market, the moment of the market. They might predict, oh, the price gonna drop, and it drops, and the price gonna go up, it's gonna go up. But the part where they fail is where they risk too much, you know, risk too much on their per trade. A lot of people risk 10%, 20% per trade. And when they start losing, they stop risking that much, right? So they risk 1%, 2%, and then the greed comes back in again, and then they start risking again, bigger lot, bigger lot. And eventually, it's not consistent in a long term. If you want to be consistent, you have to follow perfect risk management. And that's when it comes in. That's why you might learn a lot that 1%, 2% risk per trade is very important. And since we do since we do swing trading, 1% is 100 pips stop loss, 2% is 200 pips stop loss. That's it. And risk reward is 1 to 3 always. So you can be wrong 2 times in a row or 3 times in a row and make one winning, and you make all your money back. So that's why I said, like, even though I lost a couple trades this whole week, but I'm still up in profit. It's because of that. It's because I mean, I only, for an example, I lost so much trades, but there's only few, like, losses are probably 1,500, 1,000, $500. That's it, right? But the winnings are 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, like that. So what keeps me, basically what keeps me going is basically how much I risk, how much I win, and the percentage. It's good if you are, what do you call it? Accuracy. Your trade accuracy is good, but if it's not good, it's all right. But if you follow the setups, a lot of people can trade. A lot of people can trade. A lot of people can predict. The only reason why they don't win, it's because they don't trade right. The risk management, they fail. And when you fail risk management, your whole account fails. So make sure to follow all that rule, guys. It's very important. That's a whole base. It's a whole foundation of a trading. If you don't follow it, then you will never make money on it. Anyways, guys, it was quite a long webinar because I think I was kind of slow because it was 2 weeks ago. I didn't do webinar for 2 weeks. So it's kind of like I get slow in explaining stuff. So sorry I kind of took that long, but hope you enjoyed this webinar, and hopefully it helps you improving and understanding much more better in the MMM pattern. All right, guys. So you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and NFP is this week. So let's aim for a good profit. Peace.